Episode 213, the EU's Apply AI Strategy.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
The Apply AI Strategy is the EU's latest plan to boost the adoption of artificial intelligence technologies across both industry and the public sector, with the single goal of driving competitiveness and strengthening European technological sovereignty. Hello and welcome back to AI6, the podcast that teaches you AI in just 6 minutes a day. I'm your host, Joanne Sweeney. I'm on a mission to upskill 500,000 pros on AI because guess what? We're building a tribe of AI for good. So, whenever there's a development at EU level around artificial intelligence, I'm on it. I'm based in Ireland and I want to know what's happening in my jurisdiction. And the EU is going in its own direction compared to, you might argue, the rest of the world. So, what is Apply AI? Well, the move is a direct response to concerns about us lagging in AI in the EU. As of 2024, only about 13% of European businesses have adopted it in any meaningful way, despite a strong industrial base. And let's face it, here in Ireland, in Dublin, we are the European headquarters of all the major global tech firms. We have an active and a flourishing startup base, but we're not converting that opportunity that AI is presenting. So, the EU's Apply AI strategy is supported by €1 billion in funding, and the European Commission says it reinforces Europe's intention to being an AI continent and being AI sovereign, which means that it can independently stand on its own 2 AI feet, to coin a phrase. But let's put it in perspective, and this is a very interesting perspective from AI expert and TikToker Kyle Balmer. Here's his take on the EU's Apply AI strategy.
I kind of feel sorry for the EU now. So they've just launched their Apply AI plan and they've earmarked €1.1 billion for the application of artificial intelligence in the EU. And they're talking about how they need to become independent of America and China. I mean, great intentions, and I highly commend that. However, €1.1 billion is insufficient. It is not sufficient table stakes to even play in this game. It's a seed round. It's a small round in San Francisco, and compared to what the Chinese are investing, it is absolutely minuscule. Unfortunately, the EU is already behind and they need to outspend or overspend in order to catch up. But instead, they are earmarking small amounts of cash which are going to individuals nowadays. So Zuckerberg just pulled away a guy called Andrew Tulloch from Mira Murati's Thinking Labs for, we think, over $2 or $3 billion. This is one individual, whereas the whole of the EU is earmarking €1.1 billion for every single nation state inside the EU. It's the wrong order of magnitude, and they're not going to be able to catch up.
So in calling for an AI-first approach, the European Commission wants to embed AI across both industry and public sector. And this is something I personally welcome because I agree, we need to accelerate adoption. I mean, it's hard to accelerate adoption in line with the current pace of evolution of AI, but we need to speed everything up. So it's a flagship initiative, $1 billion in funding, the singular goal, boost AI adoption and competitiveness. Is it enough? Will it make any meaningful difference? Well, here are the sectors it's going to support. In healthcare, enhancing prevention, diagnosis and drug discovery through AI-powered screening centres and a European network of expertise. In robotics, strengthening Europe's leadership via the Catalyst for European Robotics. In manufacturing, efforts to use AI-driven digital twins and frontier models to improve efficiency and bridge research to market gaps. In defence and space, AI will power situational awareness, cybersecurity, and secure computing. Mobility actions include autonomous vehicles through the Autonomous Drive Ambition Cities Initiative. Through telecoms, Europe will gain a shared European telco AI platform. In energy, climate, and agri-food projects, they will use AI for optimization, forecasting, and sustainability. In culture, initiatives will foster creative innovation and protect diversity, while the public sector will deploy open AI tools to improve governance and services. But we have challenges here in Europe. Over 250 European digital innovation hubs have been reorientated as AI experience centres to support companies like mine, like small and medium enterprises, in testing and adopting AI solutions. There's going to be a public call to invite companies to share models for deployment through this network. The EU wants to have an AI-ready workforce through the AI Skills Academy. They are going to train and upskill people and provide micro-credentials. The EU Commission is promoting AI literacy from schools to workplaces and funding an executive AI for business programme. They're also launching an AI Entrepreneurs Lab. And their Frontier AI initiative, the goal is to strengthen Europe's capacity to develop high-performance AI models and agents. These are supported by AI factories, Euro HPC supercomputers, and the goal here is that Europe can be sovereign when it comes to AI technologies. Of course, we have the EU AI Act that will regulate and oversee the governance and the implementation of all of this technology. But the question is €1 billion enough, given what the rest of the world is investing? It's a good strategy, it's got ambition, but I really wonder if we're investing enough and if the capability, the literacy and the skills are really coming as quickly as we need them to. I'm going to chase somebody from Europe to talk to me about the Apply AI strategy. If you've got some knowledge and insight on it, please join me on AI6 on Saturday for the long listen. Just slide into my DMs. You'll find me on LinkedIn. And if you want to upskill in AI and be confident and learn the skills, why don't you get your hands on a copy of my book, AI Playbook, available at aimarketingplaybook.ie or on Amazon. This is AI6. I'm Joanne Sweeney. I'll talk to you tomorrow.